To those flowers, shall we become a trendsetter in your very own garden? Today we get that first look at new annual varieties that will make a statement in your front yard. From flowers with bold new combos to petunias that mimic the night sky, Brian Lloyd is here to tell us what to watch for this season. I'm feeling happy about this topic. I'm feeling really happy to see you.
I love this topic. We get to do it every year,
yeah.
And this year, I got some stunners.
Is there a theme to these stunners, these new flowers we'll see in the greenhouse?
Yeah, some new hot colors. I'm finding a lot of reds and yellows, which personally I don't enjoy as much as purples and pinks.
But he said it so optimistically.
I've got some great purples and pinks today too.
Okay, good. Colors for all. Let's start with the geraniums. You say not only are they pretty to look at this year, but they're scented?
Yeah, scented geraniums have actually been around for a while, but they've made some improvements, so the scent is stronger. So these are from Westhoff, is the breeder, and just kind of touch the leaves, rub them, and then smell your hand, and you can get the scent. So the one you just looked at is orange. There's citrus, and this back one is like rose. So it's kind of interesting. But what's great about these is they actually repel mosquitoes. So plant them around in planters near your patio seating areas, and if you have a mosquito problem, rub them. You can rub the oils on your arms or exposed skin, or you can just by disturbing them, put the scent into the air, and it will help repel mosquitoes, which is awesome.
We can't bring those fancy plugins that we spend a lot of money on inside, outside, and we don't need to with plants like this. So enjoy the natural aroma. That's beautiful. I guess not so natural if we're forcing the scent.
And they actually do get a bloom too, but they're mainly grown for foliage and the scent.
Oh, that's lovely. All right, the blue vein made your list.
So this next one is actually called a new genus called Petcoa. It's a combination between petunia and calibrachoa, so Petcoa. And the reason they do that is it gets all the best attributes of both. So big blooms like petunias, but calibrachoas have a smaller bloom that's more durable. So whenever we get a storm, a summer storm or something, it can kind of beat up the petunia leaves. These don't do that. So they've named them, the brand name is Durabloom, and this blue veined is their newest color, and they do great in the yard, and they stand up after storms and put on their show right after the storm leaves, which is awesome too.
It's gorgeous. Petcoa.
Petcoa.
And now the
Durabloom.
Now the most popular pet store feels honored that they have a flower, right? They're like, we won. We won. All right. I'm not usually a big yellow fan, but these have my eye.
Yeah. Yellow's been hard in petunias, and breeders have been working for years and years to find the perfect yellow. And I love this one because it's a nice combination of pastel yellow and a darker, deeper, golder yellow.
Yeah, the contrast is fun.
And so it's not too pastel for what I like to use, but it's not too bold that it overtakes everything else.
You nailed it. It's that happy medium color, and where it fades into the light edges, it's stunning.
And the name we've talked about before, this actually was introduced a couple years ago, but we started with it in hanging baskets and containers. Now we're doing it in individual pots so you can plant in your landscape in the yard. But this one you'll remember is called Bee's Knees.
Bee's Knees, I love that name. I love that name. All right, what's this next
So now we move to a perennial. Those were all annuals before. But Perennial Coreopsis is an awesome perennial because it takes any type of soil. It works great in clay or sand, bad soil, and it's also water-wise. So it's a great for Utah summers. And it's just starting to come into bloom. This one is called Sunset.
I might have it too. We're like scrambling to get
Sunset Burst. No, Gold Bronze.
Uptick Bronze.
Gold Bronze. And you've got the bronze color in the center and the gold outer edges, but mostly grown for its drought tolerance, but also it attracts pollinators, which is cool.
Okay, next we talked about a petunia that mimics the night sky. This is called Electric Purple Sky.
Yeah, these Sky series have been around for a while, but this is the newest color, Electric Purple, and the sky comes from the starlight pattern that's in the blooms, or in the petals, which I love, but this is probably my favorite color of all the Sky series. They had started with Midnight Sky, which was more of a blue. I love this purple color with just a little hint of white.
It's like it has the white chicken pox or something. It's just a nice little smattering of contrast there. I thought my dad had something similar to this in his yard, but this is new?
So this is a new improvement. So Victoria Blue Salvia was the old standby. These are annual salvias, and when I go on TikTok and I talk about my landscape and I post pictures, all the comments are, what is that flower that's blue and tall? And people love this. It's a great annual. This one's improved because the flowers are huge and the blue is deeper. So this one really stands out from far away, and it makes a great backdrop for any other annuals or all the other colors in your yard.
Yeah, it has XL in the name, right? The Fun XL Blue.
XL Blue.
So bigger.
Sally Fun XL Blue.
All right, what are we looking at here?
And this is another Coreopsis, and this one is called Sunset Burst.
first.
And the reason why, it starts out with this fluted pattern that's all yellow on the petals, and then those flutes open up and show the sunset colors with the reds and pinks mixed in between.
All right, hello blazing embers. What is happening here?
So this is a newer genetic that we use for annuals. This is called Bidens, and Bidens, it started out with yellow. Actually, Biden started out as a weed a long time ago.
Oh, look how far it's come.
And the breeders have come and made just some beautiful flowers, but now the flowers are getting even bigger, and this is a new bicolor that reminds you of a sunset as well. So here we get into those reds and yellows that I was talking about, but this is an awesome accent plant, and it trails a little bit, mounds and trails, so it makes a good combination plant in containers.
I feel like there's a lot of life lessons in this weed that became a flower. Life coaches are listening saying that's the theme of my next book is what they're thinking right now. All right, and this one, again, not a big fan of yellow. Typically, I'm with you on that, but this is really a pretty deep combination.
For me, it's the contrast between the red and yellow that makes this so awesome, and especially if you use it sparingly. This is a zinnia and a profusion type zinnia. It's not the big headed zinnias that we see with traditionally. These ones grow shorter, but they're also very durable, drought tolerant, and great for summer landscapes.
All right, the red-yellow bicolor. I've been told you have a special sneak peek at something you can't get now, but that's coming next year.
So at Olson's Greenhouse, we trial plants, and it takes several years from a breeder creating something new to us putting it in our gardens to make sure it thrives in our climate. This one's in our gardens right now. It's performing excellently. It was actually bred in Israel, which has a very similar climate to us. But you see this, if you'll see pictures, this one's just a young plant. But this is going to be my new favorite petunia for a long time to come. So this is called Remarkable, but the way it's spelled is R-I-M. Remarkable, R-I-M. And it's because it's got this big rim of white around the edge. This is a new breakthrough in petunias, and the contrast between white and purple just makes this stunning from far away.
How cool. That is amazing, and so cool that you gave us the sneak peek. So maybe spring 2023?
Exactly, yes. Next year, we'll be releasing this into garden centers near you.
Dangle the carrot. That's gorgeous, but you gave us some gorgeous new ones for this year as well. And look behind us. I mean, can we dream and just look forward to blooming baskets like this?
There are new individual flowers, but we're always putting those individual flowers into combinations like this. So a lot of these were just released in the last couple of years, and you can make some new stunning displays with your hanging baskets or patio containers as well.
Brian, where can we get these flowers?
So we sell to Home Depot and Walmart, and we would really love to give some inspiration with our Instagram account. So follow us at Olson's Greenhouse Gardens. It's Olson's with an O-N-S, and we're just starting a contest. It's going to have an awesome prize. A tour of the greenhouses, not normally open to the public, so a really exclusive tour and a $500 shopping spree in those greenhouses. So go to our Instagram page, Olson's Greenhouse Gardens, and find the details for this contest, and we'll be giving away a winner next week.
Who knows what kind of new varieties you'll see growing in those beautiful greenhouses. What a cool contest opportunity. We'll link you over to the Olson's Greenhouse website, and look forward to shopping these for your porch plants and beyond. Porch pots anyway. Thanks so much, Brian. We appreciate it.